Peace and blessings, family. I am Chi Vital, aka King Chi, and I am back with another tool for your toolkits. This is a special edition and extension for the Occult College family. Let's see if we get some more light in here. More light, more light. For those of you who are studying the Enuma Elish and starting to travel the ethers, okay? I am about to give you some secrets as they pertain to your altars for altering your lives. I told you all I will be giving you some more information to build on not just the concept, but the reality that you have the power to change your reality. It's going to require that you do a bit of math, but this kind of information I'm about to share with you is very, very hidden. And for those who study the secrets behind numbers on an esoteric path, not just your regular numerology. Okay. I just want to give y'all a heads up that you're going to want to look to the community tab after this video. I'm going to upload two things for you all here to begin working out your name and figuring out the power of your name. All right. Um, y'all know that it is very, very important. It's crucial to your development to continue to look back toward yourself as the basis of leveling up, as the source of power, as the source of creation, as all that you experience and you do here on this planet is directly related to what you can see for yourself mentally on all levels. Okay? So, as you're doing this work and you are studying what I heard through the grapevine, I already know you all are studying the names of kings, right? And you will have been given a very special key in regards to the powers of names. Um, I just didn't want it to go over you all's heads that the powers in the names that you will be studying, while yes, those individuals via history tell us that they have a certain amount of power to unlock levels for you to reach, okay, does not negate the fact that you are walking around with your own numbers. Is that something that we all can agree on? That everything here on this frequency, in this planet, and beyond this dimension are related to numbers. You understand? Numbers are the universal language that we use to communicate with extraterrestrials, that we use, and extraterrestrials includes angels, deities, um, other things, spirits that we don't necessarily have names for, but they are not of the earth. They are not of flesh. They are not of material all the time, right? So, in speaking about numbers, I wanted to tie in what you're beginning to work on as far as focusing your attention on your particular blueprint, your particular vibration, your particular divinity of self. I wanted to give you the tools necessary to not only unlock these strangers to you at this moment, but to unlock the hidden treasures within yourself. Now, this is very complicated because it has lots of layers, but I want to keep it very, very simple so that you can begin pulling things apart. Okay, if you with me, let me see some hearts in the chat. What up, what up, what up? Peace to Hootie Faye. Peace, Melanated Enchantress. I didn't have the chat open, so I could not see who was in the building. Okay, so this is just part one. All right, this is part one. Not going to get too deep into all of the science, but I'll just give you a few keys to begin working with. So first and foremost, as you all are working with Sumerian technology and you're learning to fly your spaceships, it is imperative that you understand the math. Now, for those of you who do belong to the Slytherin family on Discord, you have access to some numbers. I won't say too much because it is in the Slytherin Discord membership, but you have access to some numbers that already respond to engines. Okay. What you don't have yet, and I'm going to give to you all, is the understanding of how Sumerians thought of mathematics. And from a basic level, we have to start with, well, what was their numerical belief system? What did they use and utilize to build? What did they utilize to communicate? So the first thing that's different from what we have today is that they used a base 60 system. So write that down, okay? A base 60 system. Now, if you're not familiar, because you may not be a mathematician, right? We currently use a base 10 system. So, we have a decimal system and it's 10, hundreds, thousands, 10, on and on and on and on. That is the basis of our number system. Their particular number system is 1 to 60, okay? It's important to understand that because the way a civilization counts is a way that a civilization is going to communicate and a way a civilization is going to exchange with other nations. And when I speak of exchanging with other nations, you're looking at a civilization that had a multidimensional exchange rate, to say, where you have individuals on one level needing to communicate, like we have the humans needing to communicate with the human god, demigod, then you have the demigod that needs to communicate with the gods, and so forth, right? There's a hierarchy. The greatest determinant of how high up you are in that hierarchy is who controls the numbers. And the way to control the numbers is to even know the numbers and to understand how to work with the numbers. This system of education or access to education is very ancient. The higher up you are is the more access you would have to the key to understanding these numbers. And the closer you are to the embodiment of these of this language of numericals, is the more you can engage your physical self and what we determine as these numbers. Where do these numbers come from? Because everything in existence has a basis in numbers. It can be calculated. All right. We all on the same page? All right. So I have for you two charts. One that is going to give you how to write your numbers, all right, from 1 to 60. And then how to write your alpha numericals, so your letters in cuneiform. All right, this is all going to be in cuneiform. You will have to use your awareness of how the numericals look, right, when they're considered numbers, and then how the cuneiform looks when they're supposed to represent letters. So in this practice, you will be figuring out for yourself, according to cuneiform, the angles, the lines, the zeros and ones that make up your particular calling card for now. Let me get some more likes in the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all like the video and make sure y'all share it, because this is going to be part of your homework. What you're going to quickly recognize is that one chart says that these are the letters, but each letter is made up of the same structures that make up the numbers. So when you start chanting particular names, what are you really doing? Are you just saying the names of these powerful individuals, including yourself? Or are you dialing up through a number system, a means of activating or unlocking the doors to where you're going? Let me get a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. When we go to places where they have a lock on the door, right? Some type of like lockbox. What do we always see? Does it ask you to spell your name, or does it ask you for a number code? And is it not that they put the letters on the numbers to make it easier for people to remember the number combinations, because words are a formula, okay? Like they're clumped together. It's a combination that make it easier to recall. So we have these holy names in different scriptures. And what you're going to see when you begin working the cuneiform mathematics with your name and with these powerful names from the King's List, when you start writing them and understanding the math behind it, you're going to see how it gives you a starting point into flight mode. Because what do locks do? They turn, right? They're gears. And as you hit the combinations, those angles change, and then it's open. These are not just names. These are mathematical equations that get solved by repeating them the right number of times in order to get a sum at the end that is the magic number. Write that down. Every word of power consists of a particular formula of numbers that, when repeated at a certain number of times, will equal its magical number, which unlocks the dimension to where that formula comes from. So you gain access to the power held in the formula. Press 1 if that makes sense. So here's the cool part for you all, gods and goddesses. You are going to first, for me, your homework is going to be to write out your name in cuneiform. Okay? Don't solve anything, just write out your name in cuneiform. You're going to print out both of the keys, the charts that I'm going to post on the community tab, and put them under your pillow. You're going to look at them and run your finger across it, okay? Like this. Sorry, can you see? You're going to look at it one at a time in order. Okay? Then you're going to look at your name. Place it how you drew your name. Place it under your pillow. Go to sleep. And you're going to start again the next day. Okay? When you're not sleeping and you don't have, when you're not sleeping, you're going to put those things on your altar where you alter your reality. Okay? So you can put them face down. And if you have a candle that is continuously burning, you put the candle on top of that. So you can put it underneath your candle. Your first, middle, and last name should already be on your altar. If you want to unlock the whole thing now, yes. If you want to work with one name at a time, you can do that as well. The purpose of doing one name at a time is going to give you more information that is specific to that particular name. Okay? So, when you're working your first name, I don't mind taking your time getting to understand the frequency that exists within your name. All right? When you're working with your first name, you're working with the numerical code and energetic behind what is called forward when your name is said. Okay? There's going to be more to this. But like I said, I want you to just start imprinting your subconscious mind with these numericals and these shapes, which are lines and triangles, ones and zeros. Okay? Because a triangle continuously, right, creates the circle. All right. I'm just putting a note here for what I'm going to share with you tomorrow. Okay? Let me see your one in the chat if you follow so far. Okay. You're the puzzle. I'm just going to give you some tools so you can pull apart the pieces and put them together in a beautiful picture. Wholeness. Okay? For your middle name, write this down. For your middle name, working with your middle name is going to give you information in regards to what you keep for in private. What energy is called forth from your subconscious mind and in the dream realm. Okay? This is a hidden aspect of you. There, you will find information in regards to some of your hidden talents, your hidden They're not talents, your disadvantages, because they're hidden. What you can't see can be harmful. So you want to find out what is underneath and guiding from a subconscious level, from behind the veil. That's your middle name. And then lastly, with your last name, you will find out the energetic code that is coming forward from the ancestors, from your DNA, the name that has been carried forward by your family. Now, how does this work if you are not amongst your birth family? You may be carrying someone else's family name because it was given to you. I would ask you to try to find out your true birth name, but at the same time, you do want to understand the energetic of the ancestral line that you have been representing in this lifetime, because every time you write it and you identify with it, it does become part of your nature. People who have been adopted will show evidence of becoming more like their family, although they may not be blood related to that family, strictly through the imprint of the environment and the name sound power. Press 1 in the chat if that makes sense for you. Okay. So you all are familiar with your names. So this is, I feel like self-inquiry is like the top of the line fun, okay? And really opens you up to having a level of confidence necessary when you get amongst these other very powerful royals in another dimension. You want to know your number codes, because when energies start to communicate with you, they're absolutely, when they're coming from the galactic system, they're absolutely going to want to know if you know your number codes, because you show up as a numerical. You do not show up as, hi, I have a head and arms and my name's Sally. No. Okay? You show up as a vibration. Your physical body is going to still be in the bed. It's the frequency that's continuously called to awaken your spirit to answer to it that is going to be traveling that far. So you want to be very, very immersed in what that looks like numerically. Okay? I'm not going to say anything else. I do have something I want to share with the Discord family. I'll share it later on this evening, so you can print that out as well for your homework. If you have any questions, let me know. But that is it for today. Don't forget to go to thefaytree.org to check out our gala that's coming up Friday, June 30th. I apologize to those of you who want to come, who haven't seen information, because Facebook is very funny style about the algorithm. I've had to call people in person to make sure that they know what's going on. I know that my family does not like to not know what's going on. So make sure y'all go to thefaytree.org. Hit up my page on Facebook, Chi Vital, if you want more information. If you can't make it in person, hit that donation link and make it known. Fill out the RSVP information anyway, because where you want your donation to go is important. I want you to have power over where you're investing. All right. I'm looking forward to also this upcoming seminar that's going to be coming up quickly. in regards to investing, y'all already know it's going down. So I love y'all. Let me see y'all altars posted in the HOC, y'all. I need to see your homework because this is really powerful stuff. Y'all getting it right here for $0.99. Okay. Make sure that y'all show your reciprocity in posting your homework. And if you have any questions, definitely hit me up. If we're not friends on Facebook, make sure you add me as a friend. If you can't add me as a friend because of my my settings, just send me an inbox a message and I will get it. Any other questions in regards to the event, please feel free to text me at 202-810-1876, 202-810-1876. And also, right, as you're working with this King's List, you are gonna want to keep these charts nearby. Another assignment is coming and you're gonna need this. So make sure you print it. Okay? Love y'all. See y'all soon.